Hey guys, today I wanted to share a new recipe with you. It's one that I just tried. Like literally, the cookies just came out of the oven. I gave them a test and they are so good. Now, you have to like peanut butter, because if you don't like peanut butter, you will hate this recipe. There's a lot of peanut butter in it. It's a recipe that I came across on Facebook, actually. It's one of the Delish recipes and it looked too good not to try. So I tried it. These cookies are called peanut butter stuffed peanut butter cookies. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of peanut butter. Now, if I were to do one thing over again, I likely would have added some chocolate chips to the actual cookie recipe, just because I like chocolate chips with my peanut butter cookies. You know, all according to preference, whatever you want, but that's just how I like them. So if you do want to add chocolate chips to yours, feel free, but definitely use mini chocolate chips because it will help in the rolling process. There it is.
I want peanut butter!
I will say that the recipe that was provided in the link for that video left a little bit to be desired in terms of instructions, so hopefully I'll be able to fill you in on some of the details that were not included in that recipe. The first thing that you want to do is take peanut butter and powdered sugar and mix those two things together. And then you're going to want to roll that mixture into balls. So you want 12 balls in total. This recipe only makes 12 cookies, but they're massive cookies. So each ball should be about 1.5 inches in diameter. And then you're just going to place those balls onto a parchment-lined anything, whether it be a baking sheet or a plate. It doesn't really matter. You're going to put them in the freezer to freeze while you're making the rest of the dough. This is where the instructions in the original recipe were a little bit vague because it just said place in the freezer until you need them. So I was like, is there like a minimum time that I should be putting them in the freezer? I would say put them in the freezer for no less than 15 minutes, but closer to a half an hour would likely be best. While you're waiting for your little peanut butter balls to freeze, grab a mixing bowl and mix peanut butter, butter, brown sugar, and white sugar together. I like to mix this for 2 to 3 minutes until it's really light. Then add the egg and the vanilla and continue mixing until everything's really well blended. Something I love about this particular cookie recipe is that it's a one bowl recipe. So just throw your flour, baking soda, and salt into the bowl and mix until everything is just blended. Using a cookie scoop or a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon, place 6 large balls of cookie dough onto a lined baking sheet. Make sure there's about 2 inches between each ball. Then flatten each ball out and take 6 of the 12 frozen balls of peanut butter out of the freezer. Roll these up a little bit so that they are, a little bit more ball-like, and place them in the middle of each cookie dough. Then wrap the cookie dough around the frozen ball, making sure that it's coated pretty evenly, and roll that cookie into a little bit more white sugar. Yeah, peanut butter and sugar overload. Once your 6 cookies are ready, put them in an oven that's preheated to 375 degrees and bake them for 12 to 15 minutes. Mine were ready in about 14. Once the cookies have been removed from the oven and cooled for a few minutes, feel free to serve them. I think these would be best served pretty warm. And that's a tried and tested 2 thumbs up recipe from Delish for peanut butter stuffed peanut butter cookies. It's the peanut butter lover's dream. If you have a Delish recipe that you've tried and loved, throw a link to that recipe in the comments below and maybe I'll give it a try. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for a new video every other Thursday. I hope you're having a great day, and until next time, happy baking!